There's a game hidden on the dark web, and once you start playing, it doesn't let you stop. You've probably heard rumors, just another creepypasta, right? I thought the same until I downloaded it myself. This wasn't a story, it wasn't a hoax. It was something real, something alive in a way no game should be. I wish I could tell you I stopped before it got bad, but curiosity doesn't work like that. And that's how I found it, that I've always been the kind of person who digs into creepy corners of the internet. Creepypastas are /no-sleep threads, ghostly live streams. You name it, I've probably stayed up way too late reading it. Some of you even send me links, daring me to investigate strange files or sketchy downloads. Usually it's nothing, just cheap scares or broken games that crash after 5 minutes. But every once in a while, you hear whispers about programs that shouldn't exist, things no developer would admit to making. Those stories always stuck with me, half joke, half warning. I never really believed them. Not until the night I stumbled across a name I didn't recognize, buried in a forum that almost nobody should have found. IT started with a thread I wasn't supposed to find. The forum itself looked abandoned, hidden behind broken links and expired domains. Most of the posts were nonsense, but one title froze me in place: The Game That Watches. Inside, users spoke in half-coded messages, as if someone might be monitoring them. One line stuck out: "Don't download it. It watches you back." I thought it was a joke, some elaborate roleplay, but then I noticed older comments had been deleted, entire accounts wiped clean. A few whispers mentioned players disappearing. One even claimed the police called it an unsolved case. The paranoia in their words should have been enough to scare me off. But that's the thing about forbidden knowledge. It only pulls you closer. And when I finally scrolled to the bottom, there it was, a single working link. My hands trembled as I hit download. When I opened the file, I almost laughed. It looked like a 90s knockoff, pixelated menu screen, cheerful 8-bit music that felt too generic to be threatening. The first level was simple, moving through blocky hallways, solving harmless puzzles, picking up keys that unlocked doors. Nothing scary, nothing clever, just slow. Too slow. The background music looped unevenly, like a tape warping under heat. Then the NPC appeared, just a blocky figure, barely detailed. Yet when I approached, the dialogue box didn't give me instructions. Instead, it typed, "Welcome back." My stomach dropped. I never played before. As I kept moving, I noticed something else. Shapes shifting at the edge of the screen, shadows that weren't part of the level design. There was something in the background I can't explain, and I should have quit then. But the game had already hooked me, and I couldn't stop pressing forward. At first, I thought I was imagining it. The dialogue boxes started slipping in phrases that didn't belong. My name, typed perfectly, spelled out in those jagged pixels. I'd never entered it. Then came details: my street, the cafe I'd visited that morning, the old hoodie I was wearing. The game wasn't guessing. It knew me. The levels changed, too. The bland hallways warped into layouts that mirrored my apartment. Same crooked doorway, same peeling wallpaper. I froze when I noticed a window sprite that matched the exact view from my real one. Then, without warning, my webcam light blinked on. The pixelated NPC reappeared, staring blankly before whispering in text. "You shouldn't be here." The rules became obvious. If you played, it adapted. The game wasn't static, it learned. Every step deeper pulled more of me inside. I considered quitting, but another line appeared before I could close it. "You've already started. You can't stop now." And the strangest part? The game hinted at something else. A final level, locked behind progress I hadn't made. The way it described it felt like The deeper I went, the thinner the line between game and life became. The on-screen clock ticked in sync with the one on my wall, down to the second. When doors slammed in-game, I heard faint echoes in my apartment. The cheap 8-bit chime of footsteps began leaking into the silence of my room, like someone pacing just out of sight. You might think I'm making this up, but I swear, when the power flickered, the screen flickered with it, as if the game and my apartment shared the same heartbeat. I muted the sound, but the distorted voices kept bleeding from my laptop speakers. And then it happened. The locked menu option pulsed red, a new line glowing across the screen, final level unlocked. I didn't click it, not yet, but somehow I knew it was waiting for me all along. When I finally gave in and clicked, the game's menu dissolved. No sprites, no music, just a black screen with a single line. Choose. 2 options appeared, but they weren't digital anymore. Left door, kitchen. Right door, bedroom. Those were my rooms, my apartment. I heard the creak of hinges, though I hadn't moved. On screen, a crude outline of my hallway appeared, pixelated and wrong. What happened next, I can't fully explain. The game knew every step I took. Every choice matched the space around me. And then everything went black. Since that night, the game won't leave. I've tried deleting it. Every device glitches, every folder repopulates. Sometimes I catch my webcam light flicker, even when it's off. And I've read whispers about others who vanished after playing. If you've seen this game, tell me. I need to know, did I shut my laptop for good? Or at least I thought I did. Tonight, the game's icon reappeared, glowing faintly against the black screen. But it isn't my name in the title anymore. It's yours. Comment if you've seen it too, because I don't think we're safe.